I know one of the big concerns that delegates may have about Young-Jin Cho is that he can only serve for 4 years or one term. And what I would say to that is I would take his 4 years over anyone else's 8 years. I think that he is a very effective leader. I think he can accomplish things in short periods of time. But I also want to say I think it's a unique opportunity for the jurisdiction. I think that this would be a wonderful person to put in a conference that is in a time of transition. Dr. Cho is a very healing presence. He manages conflict very well. He puts people at ease, but he also invites people to be fruitful with their lives. And so I think that 4 years with him could be a wonderful experience for an annual conference. The other thing that I would say is that I find Young-Jin Cho to be a person who carries such a level of spiritual discernment that when he undertakes things, he undertakes important things. He has the ability to sort between what's really important and what's less important. And I think that can be very helpful when you're working in a shorter time frame. The United Methodist Church is a very unique point in its history right now, right here, right now. We have a large part of the church that is living out its history. It's in an institutional stage, and it doesn't really want to be disturbed. We have another sector of the church that's very interested in the future, and it wants to provide metrics and paperwork and goals and those sorts of things to get us there. And what I would say is that in the midst of that, what we need are spiritual leaders. We need bishops who can work with a variety of people in a variety of ways, but to have a life of prayer that's deep and rich enough that it will infuse all the conversations with God's presence. It will encourage those who need to get off the dime to begin moving forward. For those who are all about the numbers, it may encourage them to come back and think about the people that are connected to the numbers. The great thing about Dr. Cho is he has the life of prayer that the original Methodists have. Those were people who rose early in the morning and they got on their knees and they prayed, and then they closed their day that way and they prayed during the day. This is the kind of man you would be electing. And I think that's the kind of leadership we're looking for at this particular time.